When I was a little kid, I'd carry around my briefcase of business. In junior high, I was selling candy to students. By high school, I was playing the stock market. And when I was 21, I had already won my first Cadillac selling Shackley vitamins. And I told myself when I'm 35, I'm going to have my first jet. And I'm going to be on the Forbes 400 list when I'm 50. And thank God they all happened.
Tilman Fertitta is an American businessman who is known for being the owner of Landry's Incorporated. He is also known for his appearances on the television show Billion Dollar Buyer, where he uses his expertise to help small businesses and entrepreneurs so that they can improve and grow their companies. In addition, Fertitta is recognized for his investments in various industries, including real estate, sports and entertainment. For a period of time, he was also the owner of the Houston Rockets, an NBA basketball team. But let's take a quick look at how he grew up. Born on June 25, 1957 in Galveston, Texas. He was raised in a family that was involved in a restaurant business, as his father and grandfather owned a seafood restaurant. As a young boy, he used to help out in the kitchen, peeling shrimps and chopping vegetables. He observed his father running the business and acquired practical skills, which led him to become one of the most successful businessmen in the US. His early exposure to the restaurant industry played a significant role in shaping Fertitta's future career. In this video, he's going to talk about the mindsets that you need to start your own business. So if you already own a business or planning to start one, listen carefully to what he's about to say.
Whatever position you're at, you want to be the bull. And I don't care if you're in the mail room or if you're the person behind that camera, that I'm going to be better than anybody else with that camera, and I'm going to be the best mail carrier and the person who comes up and is the most organized and does it the most professional way. You can be the bull at any position you're doing, and it's just telling yourself, I'm going to do this better than anybody else. I don't care what the job is. I don't care what you do. You be the bull at what you do. One of the things I teach everybody, and especially my kids, don't assume anything. People think if somebody walks in and gives you an answer that it's the right answer. And even when I tell somebody to do something, I don't assume they went and did it. I'll ask them a week later, did you do that I asked you to do? Because that was really important to me. Oh my gosh, I didn't do that. And I think that's the biggest mistake people made, is don't assume that everything's running right, don't assume anything. People ask me, should I go get my MBA? And you know what I usually tell them? You know if you need to go get your MBA. If you don't have it inside of you and you understand economics and finance and operations of business, then you need to go get it. I knew that I didn't need it. It was just a God-given gift. You've got to know your God-given gifts, and everybody has it. Everybody in this room has it right here. So do what you know was your God-given gift and find a way to use that as your path. This is the problem with college, and is that they teach you the theoretical side of everything, but it doesn't teach you to be the CEO, the practical side, and the young entrepreneur, whether you're trying to go up the corporate ladder. It's just a simple thing. There are no spare customers. We're all in a consumer business. People watching this podcast for you or me serving casino customers, restaurant customers, hotel customers. There are no spare customers. We're all after the same consumer. To the 95-5 rule, that 95% of everything is right. So look for the 5% that's wrong. Take the word no out of your damn vocabulary. Why does everybody say no in the hospitality business? It's 11:02 and I've called down to order breakfast because I was on a business call, and they say, I'm sorry, sir, we don't serve breakfast anymore. Just throw a couple of eggs in a skillet, scramble them, and send them up with one of those pieces of bacon that you've got cooked for that club sandwich. No, sir, we don't serve breakfast anymore. Well, you're gonna throw a piece of chicken or a hamburger in that skillet for that chicken salad or that hamburger. Just throw me a couple of eggs that are sitting right there in that refrigerator. I'm sorry, sir, we don't serve breakfast anymore. Why do we feel like we have to say no? I try to live by, because I know I'm after that customer, there are no spare customers, that consumer, we don't tell our customer no. And especially in LA, a lot of these super chef-driven restaurants, there's a restaurant in town that will only serve a steak medium rare. And I'm not gonna say who it is, I'm not ever gonna go after a competitor, but you're gonna tell me how to order your steak? And that's part of the society today, is we're not worried about hospitality anymore or service anymore. A lot of the most expensive hotels now are these minimalistic hotels where they don't have any service, they don't have anything. But I'm paying more for a room there than a 5-star hotel. The most expensive hotels now are not your 5-star hotels, they're minimalistic hotels that can't even get 2-star. What happened to service and hospitality?
Small businesses can seize and make use of opportunities quickly because they can respond faster than big companies. The best opportunities usually arise during challenging times. Ultimately, the key idea is that all entrepreneurs can seize opportunities no matter the current situation. That's why entrepreneurs should always try to see the bigger picture. Having the right perspective is crucial. Talk to your business partners, employees, advisors, customers, and others to expand your understanding. Are they able to offer insights for a clearer view of the situation? Can they spot positive signs or upcoming opportunities? Remember, even in tough or confusing times, there are opportunities almost everywhere. Now, Tilman Fertitta is going to talk about the mistakes that small business owners make, which led them to failure.
We're not successful if that consumer does not come to us, whether they're eating in your restaurants, whether they're playing in your casino, and whether if you don't have a good product on that basketball court, the fans are not going to come and buy those tickets, the sponsors aren't going to come. You've got to always remember, we're only as good as us taking care of that consumer. What is so unbelievable about all these small companies is they don't know their numbers. So the first thing I usually go at them about is, okay, well, what is your cost of sales on that? And they'll come up, they'll merge their labor costs with their lease cost and this cost. And I said, all right, first thing we got to do is, what does it cost you to operate this with your direct cost to deliver the product, okay? Then I want to know what your fixed costs are, okay? I want to know your labor costs. And they don't know their numbers. So they really don't know how to analyze where they're having issues and what's causing them to be profitable or not profitable. And then what I've noticed is some of them, both of their strengths might be operations or sales or numbers. You cannot be successful in business if, number one, you don't know how to operate what you're doing. Number two, you don't understand the numbers of your business and all your costs. And number three, you don't know how to sell and market your product. And if you know all three of those and you have working capital and you have a good product, then you have a good shot at being successful, okay? But if you don't know those three, you are not going to make it. So what you've got to do is go find you a partner or an employee that knows at least one of the other two. And if you get your partner, then go hire the next person that understands the other one.
In my opinion, all successful business owners have a bit of opportunism in them, but in a positive way. They're always on the lookout for chances while running their businesses. They also focus on something unique compared to others. Sometimes they work hard to make their current products better, and other times they try to find new ways to use what they already have. While the details might differ, all entrepreneurs try their best to take advantage of opportunities that stand out while doing business. It's about grabbing opportunities in situations that might not appear to have any special chances to most people. They also know that some businesses take time to succeed, so they patiently believe in their vision and wait for the right opportunities. Take a deep breath and try to see the opportunities that others have missed, because that is what entrepreneurs figure out.